I didn't believe it until I saw the coordinates myself. There's a place in the middle of the Pacific where every satellite image looks different. Some show a small island, some show nothing but open water, and others, for just a single frame, show something that looks like a perfect black circle, almost like a hole in the ocean. I found it last year when I was researching old maritime routes for a geography project. The location matched something I'd seen mentioned once in a 1970s US Navy report, declassified only in part. They called it Point Nemo 0. Supposedly it's the most remote spot on Earth, farther from land than any other place. But the weird thing is what the report said happened there in 1992. An acoustic anomaly detected by the NO, a sound so loud it shook sensors thousands of kilometers apart. They named it the bloop. The official story says it came from an ice, but if you listen to the raw recording, which I did, it doesn't sound like ice. It sounds organic, rhythmic, like something moving. When I compared the waveform with modern underwater sounds, it was almost identical to the call patterns of certain giant squids, just scaled up about 20 times. That alone was strange enough. But then, I checked the timestamps. The sound happened exactly 15 hours after a Russian research vessel lost contact near the same coordinates. The spot, Isenti, in any NOA. A summary, you have to dig through maritime distress archives to find it. The ship's name was Vitiastri. Its final message was a fragment of Morse code that translates to below us. No wreckage was ever found. The case was closed as equipment failure, but a few years later, a private satellite photo showed a circular discoloration in that same patch of ocean, like something had disturbed the seafloor. The image disappeared from databases within weeks. Here's where it gets even stranger. If you look at the latest mapping data from 2024, the ocean depth there suddenly drops by more than 400 meters compared to maps from the 90s. No tectonic activity was recorded, nothing that could explain that kind of collapse. It's as if something enormous moved beneath the crust and settled deeper. I tried reaching out to NOAA and got an automated reply saying the dataset was under review. That was months ago. I still have the coordinates saved. Every now and then, I check satellite layers from different providers. Sometimes, it's blue ocean. Sometimes, for just a few seconds before the tiles refresh, there's a faint shadow that doesn't fit the waves. I don't know what's there. Maybe it's just bad data. Maybe it's classified. But I keep wondering, if the ocean really is less explored than space, what else is hiding in those unscanned depths? And why do they keep changing the maps?